Now let's talk about the SRL 8.3. In this session, we are talking about a dynamic system and a binary system. In a dynamic system, 10 basics system. One from 0 to 9 is our users. The number are called dynamic number. So 1 times 10 to power 3, etc., etc., is the called expand form. Expand form, which means that you just a binary number 1, 2, 4, 7. You can write as like this. Okay, so question number 3 is talking about the place value. For every number in a dynamic system, they will have their own place value. How about the 4 here? The 4 is called unit or 1. And then the 1 is 10. And then continue talk about 0 is 100. 2 is 1000. They are the place value. Excuse me. Etc. etc. So for question number 4 and 5. Question number 4 is tells you to to write the number as a expand form. I will write like this: 2 times 10 to power 2 plus 1 times 10 to power 1. This expand form. Question number 5. Change back the expand form to the original number. But one thing you need to remind that actually here is something missing. The power from 3 to, but missing 1 power. So when you write it like this, you need to be careful. The original number become 2106. 2106. Okay. Then we go to a binary system. So for 6A, it should be a binary. B INARY, binary. 0 and 1 are used. The number in this system are called binary number. One times 2, just similar to the dynamic system. 1 times 2 power to power 3 and etc. etc. is expand form. Is expand the form of the power of base 2. Okay, so that's then we move to the question number 7. And also the binary system, we always talk about just like the dynamic system, we talk about the place value. For 0, we will use a symbol here. For 0, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. I will just write down the number from right to the left, start from sorry, not 1. It should be 0, 1, 2, 3. The first one is a 2 to power 0. So the 0 represent, the first 0 will represent 2 to power 0. The 1, the first one will represent 2 to power 1, and etc. etc. So for part B, just a similar cases. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 0 represent the 2 to power 1 places. Let's move on. Question number 8. 8 is tell you to write down the expanded form. Question number 9 is talking about how to write back to the original number. So for expanded form, we should write down the place value first. 0, 1, 2. So the first number, 1 times 2 to power 2 plus 1 times 2 to power 1 plus 0 times 2 to power 0. But this can ignore because 0 times anything is 0. This is the expanded form of 110 base 2. Just same as the dynamic number, you should be careful. Our power should be start from 3 back to the 0. Here something is missing. Plus 0 times 2 to power 1 plus 1 times 2 to power 0. So don't miss anything just between the, so back to here, 1, 1, 0, 1 base 2. This is the final answer. Some students are very careless. They will miss something in the middle, just like this term. Okay, for question number 10, so we changed to the dynamic number. How we can do this? We should use an so I will tell you now. 1 times 2 to, so first write down the power first. 1 times 2 to power 3 plus 0 times 2 to power 2 plus 1 times 2 to power 1 plus 1 times 2 to 0. So we change all the numbers. 1 times, that means 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. So the number become 11 to base 10. We use the expanded form to change the binary number to a dynamic number. Okay, so question 11. How about change the dynamic number to a binary number? It's a more difficult one because we need to use a short division. I just will give you an example. 30. We must use to divide everything. 2. When 30 divided by 2 equal to 15, the remainder 0. We divided by 2 equal to 7, remainder is 1. We keep using 2 to divide the number. 2, 3, the remainder 1, 2, 1, the remainder is 1. So the answer should start from the bottom to the top. So the answer should be 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, base 2. Okay? By using a short division, you will get the final answer. That's the end of this session.